Imagine for a second you stop overthinking everything. You stop doubting yourself. You make mistakes, but instead of spiraling out of control, you pick yourself up, you reflect on it, then you move forward with faith that you're going to recover because you have built an undeniable stack of proof that you will. This is what confidence feels like. You see, so many people think that confidence is this loud thing of fearlessness, of having all the answers, which simply isn't true. Real confidence is built through repetition, through doing the things you said you were going to, especially when you don't feel like it. It's not found in hype or motivation. It's built through evidence. You see, confidence isn't a high, it's calm. It's not walking into a room and expecting everybody to acknowledge you, but rather it's walking into that same room, not caring what anybody thinks, because you know, through proof you have built, that you are who and what you say you are. It's the moment you stop needing validation from others because you have built habits, you've built a lifestyle that align with you and your beliefs. You see, confidence is the quiet trust you build in yourself, not from never failing, but from always returning. You see, without confidence, you always find yourself asking for permission from others, letting other people tell you what you can and cannot do. But that is not a life of freedom. That is a life of following. But the thing is, you are on your own path, and if you continue to follow somebody else, you will never make it to the destination you want to be at. And you see, once you build confidence, everything changes. The way you hold yourself, your posture, your energy, your outlook on life. You stop negotiating with your potential, and you turn those goals into action. You see, it's what makes you walk through uncertainty with full faith that you're going to make it through. And the people who are successful, the people who make progress in life, they don't go into things with a perfect plan, but rather they go into it with the faith in themselves that they're going to figure it out regardless. So all of this sounds cool, but how do you actually build confidence? And realistically, it comes down to three things. And the first thing, the most important, is going to be you have to follow through with the things you say you're going to do. If you do not have your word, you have nothing. Now, your reputation with yourself is like a credit score. If you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, that score goes down. However, you say you're going to do it and you do it, that goes up. It is no different. And if you cannot build that confidence and trust in yourself to follow through with the things you say you're going to, you will never build any real amount of confidence. The foundation is self-trust. Now, number two is going to be seek out discomfort. We grow in hard situations. We grow in hard times. It is through trials and tribulations. When you get uncomfortable, when you put yourself into these new positions, you give yourself permission to find out what you're made of, to actually go through it, then prove to yourself you can make it through. It's what builds strength. Now, I have put myself into positions where I will do cold plunges. I have ran a full marathon with no training, and even though it was the most painful, agonizing thing I've ever done physically, it built an unbelievable amount of confidence in myself because I said I was going to do it, and I followed through. Now, I am by no means saying that you should do that, but what you should do is find the lowest barrier of entry you can find and enter from there. Whether that means taking cold showers for the last 20 seconds of your warm one, whether that means doing 10 to 15 push-ups each night, whether that means just going to bed at a reasonable time that you set for yourself, or prepping your food, it doesn't matter. But you need to put yourself in uncomfortable situations if you truly want to grow. Now, number three, reflect and adjust. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna fuck up, you're gonna fall down. That's part of being a human. I have fucked up and made more mistakes than I would care to admit. But the people who get ahead, they don't take those and fall down. They look at it, they reflect, they see what they did wrong and what they can improve upon, then they take action to adjust it. You see, if you continue to do the same thing again and again and expect a different result, that is insanity. If you want a different outcome, you need to put in a different input. One of my favorite ways to go about doing this comes from David Goggins, actually, in his book, Can't Hurt Me, and he calls it an after actions report, where basically, regardless if it was good or bad with the mission objective you went on, you write down what you liked, what went well, what didn't went well, and then what you want to change moving forward. This has been a staple in my progression moving forward in life, especially when overcoming different challenges that I have faced in my life. There's nothing wrong with making mistakes. There's nothing wrong with falling down. What there is a problem with is not getting up and learning from it to become better so you don't make the same mistake in the future. You see, confidence doesn't just show up one day out of nowhere. It's built one rep at a time. The early mornings, the following through with the things you say you're going to. It's getting back up every single time you fall down. And if you can do these things, if you can install this confidence, it will change your life forever. It will change the trajectory, your belief in yourself. And you will put yourself into unbelievable predicaments that you never would have before, and then you'll find yourself on top of it. True confidence, you can't fake. You have to earn it. And once you do, the possibilities in your life become endless. That's what real confidence is.